probably going to hear a lot of analogies. A lot of healthcare practitioners, we like to use similar analogies because, the body's pretty simple. And so building a foundation. So one of the things is, a lot of times when people are trying to change their health, whether they've got, the COVID or whether they got some type of chronic autoimmune condition, they're like, what do I do? What do I add? What do I take? What foods do I eat? And those are all important. But what's even more important is what you do before you do all that. And so I like to use the analogy of a plant, right? So if you have a plant and you got a flower in the soil, you got this flower in a pot in a pot of soil. If someone came along and poured motor oil into the pot, it's gonna kill that flower, right? So then my question will be, how can you revive that flower? How can you get it to grow back again? Now, some people may just give up on the flower and just say, you can't, okay? But you can't give up on your body because you only have one body, okay? So you gotta do something about it. You can't just call it quits. You can't throw in the towel. So what do you do? What does a flower need to grow? So when I ask this to my audience, when I'm in my patients, they usually say, oh, the flower needs sunlight. Yeah, they're absolutely correct. It needs water. Yes. It also needs nutrition, right? Nutrients in the soil for it to grow. And they are absolutely correct. But the problem is this. If you don't remove that motor oil, it doesn't matter how much sunlight that little flower gets, it ain't gonna grow. It doesn't matter how much water you put in it, it ain't gonna grow. And so really the first step when you're trying to rebuild your health, recalibrate your health. I like to use the calibration because it's just a new word. I just like the way it sounds. So recalibrate your health. And so you have to first remove what's hindering you from healing in the first place. Or sometimes you can say what's caused the disease in the first place. And so you have to remove that first before you can add all the good stuff. Adding all the good stuff, whether it's diet, supplements, meditation, exercise, adding all the good stuff, it might help a little, but it won't help a lot if you don't remove the main thing that's hindering you from healing in the first place, right? So really the first step is to remove, you have to remove in order to gain something. And I like to say also, it's just like I got a little ball here. So let's say you want to travel. This is the Earth, a little Earth ball, right? Let's say we're here in the U.S. and you want to travel to Africa, right there, right?